What's up, 180 Fit? Let's talk about 5 signs you're eating behind mental hunger and not physical hunger. So there are many reasons that you eat, but not all these have to do with the physical need for food. In fact, many of the motivations that cause you to reach for a snack or eat more have nothing to do with your actual nutritional needs, and everything to do with your mental and emotional desires. So learning the difference between psychological and physical hunger can actually help us stay on track and make healthier choices in our diet. If we haven't met before we dive in, my name is Jen Planking, Holistic Empowerment Coach, taking you from a place from stuck to authentic thriving through personal training, group fitness, nutrition coaching, and life and transformation coaching. Like and subscribe to make sure you get relevant information. Okay, so what is psychological hunger anyway? There is no physical need for survival when it comes to psychological hunger. Instead, eating to keep your body alive, you are eating to satisfy a desire, unmet need, or emotional upset that your mind has convinced you that food will help resolve. You eat because you are bored, lonely, unfulfilled, not because you physically require food. Psychological hunger. Okay, psychological hunger is about filling a void in your heart or your mind, but unfortunately, no matter how much or what you eat, that void cannot be filled by food. This type of eating behavior can lead to excess weight and more psychological strain and a vicious cycle that is hard to break. It can even lead to eating disorders as well, the other spectrum. So how can you identify if you're eating out of mental or emotional need rather than physical hunger? Here are the 5 signs that your eating habits are coming from your mind or your heart and not your stomach. Number 1, your hunger is not really in your belly. Want to know if you are really hungry or eating for another purpose? Try this. The next time you go to eat, stop and stand still for a minute. Think about it. Which part of your body is demanding attention? Where are you feeling hungry? Place your hand over the area that is talking to you in a sense. If you put your hand on your stomach, then you are most likely physically hungry. But if your hand lands on your head, heart, or somewhere else, then you are eating to satisfy a different need. Your stomach is not empty, number 2. The next time you decide it is time for a snack or a meal, take a minute to consider your hunger level. If you were to rate it how physically hungry you are, with 1 being absolutely starving to 5 being satisfied and 10 being completely stuffed, how hungry are you right now? If your hunger ranks between a 1 and a 4, then it is time to eat. If you rate your hunger greater than 5 or greater, then you are not eating for physical reasons. So ask yourself, what are you trying to fulfill or avoid sometimes? Number 3, you crave specific foods. If you are hungry for a specific food, especially if that food is high in fat, salt, or sugar, then you are likely not eating for any physical need. After all, physical hunger is about nutrition. So if you are hungry for a less than a healthy salad or a piece of fruit that would satisfy that requirement, if your hunger is demanding chocolate, French fries, or some other indulgence, then you should look elsewhere to satisfy your cravings. Number 4, you feel hungry very quickly. Physical hunger comes on very slowly. building over time as your belly empties and your physical need sets in. Emotional or mental hunger often strikes without warning, though, hitting you with an urgency that demands attention and focus. If you find that you are suddenly starving without notice, ask yourself, what just happened to trigger this intense need? What preceded this change in your hunger? Often this will give you a clue as to the real source of your hunger. And number 5, your hunger disappears without food. If you are eating not long after your last meal, your hunger may be more mental than physical. After all, with food in your stomach, how likely are you to still have physical, nutritional needs? Before taking another, bite, sit quietly and reflect. Feel your hunger. Rate your void. Is your stomach still rumbling or achy? Do you still feel pangs, those hunger pangs? If so, then you may need more to eat. But wait 20 minutes and see how you feel. If after that time you still feel empty or like you need more food, then I'd say it's okay to eat. But often waiting just a little while will be all you need to feel full again. Because remember, it takes a while for the body to digest the food. Okay? Learn to differentiate here between physical and mental hunger. And this can so help us to curb those cravings and get our eating under control. If the key to releasing yourself from the emotional patterns that guide your consumption and enables you to focus your eating on, the nutrition your body needs and deserves. Okay, think about that kind of freedom. And another one, my kind of last little hack here, is to drink a glass of water before each meal. Before you want to eat each time, drink a whole glass of water. One, your body needs more water anyway. We're not getting enough, so that's going to help me with you getting your water intake in, which is going to help with weight loss, releasing toxins, you feeling better, not feeling as hungry. But if you drink a glass of water and then wait 10 minutes, and if you are still hungry, then you probably are. So that's another tactic. And really the key here is I just dove into how you know the difference, but make sure you tune into my other videos to decide so you know what to do about these emotional patterns. Because unless we start doing something with our emotional eating, unless we start dealing with emotions in a healthy way, we will never find true weight loss and lasting success. The emotions and that mental are key, and that's why you may go to the gym. You may try again, all these different ways to lose weight and keep it off. And you might never be successful because we're not dealing with the heart of the issue. The heart of the issue comes down to our emotions, and most likely unmet emotions that aren't dealt with in a healthy way. And so we turn to other ways to numb or to satisfy. And so know that it is possible for you to learn these things. I'm someone who, for over 35 years, stuffed my emotions, ran from them, had a big void, had eating disorders, had a major problem with this kind of stuff, and never thought I would get freedom from it. Never thought I could figure this out. Never thought there would be healing and lasting, sustainable success. Never thought I'd ever really be happy and thriving. And so know that there is hope for you no matter where you are. And I'm honored that you listen to this or watch this and join me on this journey, because it truly is a journey. The fit life is a journey. It's a journey that we get up every day and decide to live the fit life. To decide to be real and deal with our emotions, and decide to make those necessary steps to live a fit and healthy life. It's a constant choice. It gets easier over time, and once you feel the benefits of it, and once you're thriving and dealing with life in a real way, you won't want to go back. So, there's hope for you. If there's anything I can do to serve you, any questions I can answer, please reach out to me on any of my platforms. Also, there in the show notes, there's always a way to get a hold of me or engage with me further. I'm here to serve you and see you live your best life now, living the fit life. So remember to be brave, be kind, live authentically, and always shine. And remember, you're just one habit away. And maybe understanding these differences is the one habit that you need in your life. All right, until next time.